fold आया. Samsung Z Fold 6 review. Yes, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and this is the Samsung Galaxy Z Fold 6 now. What would you want from a foldable phone? Well, you would want no crease, thinness, lightweight, yes, with amazing features. So how about the new Samsung Galaxy Z Fold 6 for you? Let's tell you more about this, and yes, this is the review of the Samsung Galaxy Z Fold 6. Let's get started. Okay, so let's get started with the design first. When folded, it's still roughly twice as thick as Samsung Galaxy S24 Ultra or an iPhone 15 Pro Max. The 7.6-inch screen is flexible AMOLED, does have a crease at the hinge, and it's 9 grams heavier than that Ultra. And where the cover screen was once too narrow to use, it's wide enough to make typing almost a pleasant experience. Of course, if you make the outer screen wider, the inner screen gets a little bigger. And that extra screen is quite a breeze to use. A fast and powerful 5G phone, its nice 6.3-inch smartphone is easy to grip and has a responsive touch, and the bigger 7.6-inch tablet screen is good for watching movies, to email, to drawing doodles, to serious multitasking. The design, of course, is impressive, as the Fold phone is so thin and so classy is quite a new thing. More so, its material touch and feel is fantastic, and yes, in the Galaxy Z Fold 6, it added more steel to dual rail hinge and has more or less sealed it from all the elements. The phone has IP48 water resistant rating. Colors are quite fun and classy too. Quite classy. So, well, before we go on to the display, here are the display specs. The bezel has been reduced to the screen and is quite bright. It has a larger display and full refresh rate for both the screens. The display is quite good with colors and is contrast rich. The best part are the flex mode. Yes, which is 90 degrees. It's good to watch the screen and even click pictures. But yes, the typing was a bit tedious and I quite didn't like it in the flex mode. So check out the camera breakdown and we tell you how the camera fared. The triple camera at the back are quite prominent and the lens looks quite good. That's the good news. But what's not so good news here? Well, that's the same camera as on the Samsung S24 Ultra. Why? Like, why? Flagship phone hai, should have been better, upgraded. Anyways, it's a good set of cameras though, and the colors and the sharpness is good in the pictures. The macro pics were non-existent. All the pictures clicked are perfectly pretty decent. Most impressive is the color quality and details. Thanks to the Samsung's Pro Visual Engine, it made it all. Yes, it makes it all look good, even the sky, but a slightly more bluish, as usual. And yes, as per the spec sheet, with its price tag, it should be at least 5x and not 3x zoom, and 200 megapixel and not the 50 megapixel main camera. Samsung, are you listening? Moving on to the portrait shots, these are good, and the selfie camera is pretty decent too. Okay, now talking about Samsung phones and not talking about the Galaxy AI, oh, can't happen. So the Galaxy AI is here too, and it's with AI, photography, image editing, text messaging, search, writing, drawing, health, and translation. Yes, the key AI features also include circle to search, sketch to images, interpreter, note assistant, and chat assistant. And these are quite fun to use. Sketch to image works best with S Pen, made for Fold. The chipset Snapdragon 8 Gen 3 delivers good performance backed by 12 GB of RAM. It made everything smooth and easy. Gaming was fun. It heated a bit, and this needs to improve and is pending in Samsung phones for quite some time. Storage starts on 256 GB, which is not bad, but I think the Samsung should have offered about 512 GB. The Android 14 with Samsung One UI, it's a good blend of software. talking about the battery, the Galaxy Z Fold 6 uses a 4400 mAh dual battery with the exhaustive usage. I got about 10 and 11 hours of battery life. And yes, it does depend on your display settings and other factors too, though a good all-day battery life for it to survive. So, should we buy the Fold or should we not? Well, the Galaxy Z Fold is an expensive handset priced at rupees 1,64,999. But you sure will get fantastic trade-in deals and sales, and it's unlikely you'll pay the full price. So having said that, it's sure more expensive than ever, but it's also a 2-for-1 mobile that's loaded with power, fun, utility, class, and AI. It's sure close to perfection Fold phone, and yes, I'm in love with this, and let me tell you that this is one of the best Samsung Fold phones that's been launched till now. What's more, well, this was the review for the Samsung Galaxy Z Fold 6.